tracking your career, there seems like a real focus on affordability and supporting working families and working people. Can you talk about some of those efforts and where you've seen success that might be a good model for other communities?
Absolutely. So one of the things that I have focused on is, as you said, affordability. I think it's important that when we have the conversation about affordability, it's not just for working families; it's also for the seniors that live in our communities. It's all inclusive, right? So one of the things that I have focused on in my first term of being on city council is where can we work with the state legislature? Where can we work to get federal grant funding? Where can we work on all of these different things to find grants that's going to attract housing to our area? So one of the first things that I've done is I worked hard with the state of Indiana, a lot of our elected officials at the state house to get a housing grant through them. It's something that this administration had started on. They had struggled with kind of making it get off the ground. But as we continue to push and, meeting with different folks and trying to make sure that we're having those conversations, this last year, we actually were able to get grant funding through the state of Indiana for an affordable housing unit for seniors, which is going to be instrumental in the city of Lawrenceburg. Not only did we get one grant, which this grant through the state of Indiana actually was highly competitive. As I said, the administration had chased after it for 6 years, but I worked with both Flaherty and Collins, who is the developer for the senior housing that's going on in downtown Lawrenceburg. But then I also worked with another developer. We didn't get one grant, we got two in the city of Lawrenceburg, both for these senior housing units. And we have to think about how does that continue to affect the city of Lawrenceburg? And what I mean by that is, if you have folks that aren't able to age in place anymore, right? Age in their homes and they need somewhere new to live, these senior housing opportunities that we're building and these apartment complexes for them are an opportunity for them to leave their homes in a comfortable space that they want to go to, which then also opens up more opportunities for people that are wanting to buy homes in the city of Lawrenceburg, right? And I think that's important to talk about because, as we've seen throughout the country, the housing crisis, and so forth and so on, is just so expensive. And what are communities doing to make sure that, one, supply and demand continue to make sense? We have the supply in houses for people to move into and to relocate to this area, but also to make sure that the prices make sense for the community in which they're moving into.